Right now, though, let's meet a man who is finding a very unconventional way to spend his hard-earned money. Take a look at this.
My life is pretty good. I'm young, I earn a good salary. I pretty much do what I want, when I want to. But one day I looked up and realized that my money seemed to be shrinking. How is it that the more that I earn, I always seem to have less? Where does it go? And when did I start losing track of it? So I've made a radical decision. I've decided I actually want to see my money. I want to see it and feel it and have it right in front of me 24 hours a day. I want to be connected to it again. So for the month of July, I'm going to get my entire salary paid to me in R1 coins. And I will live my life R1 at a time. Good morning. I just want to find out how I can get my salary paid in R1 coins. No, I'm not joking. I am the R1 man.
Well, I am not the R1 woman, but usually when it comes to money, we always think about how much we have, how much other people have, well, how much we can spend, and also, I guess, how much we can save. July is National Savings Month, and one of South Africa's guys is dubbed the R1 man. He's with us here in studio. He's literally taking his personal finances to the next level by using his salary, a whole bunch of R1s that I'm holding here in my hand. R1 man, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I'm totally intrigued. How did this idea come about? Is it yours?
Well, I wish it was my idea. I was actually selected for the position because of my socio-economic standing as the average young professional in South Africa. And I mean, the concept was just awesome, and I was very intrigued about it.
He's totally the right height for a man. He wears a size 9 shoe. He's a 34 waist. He's a typical guy that you find on the street. You started a week ago. Has the process been interesting, frustrating?
Well, at the beginning, it's very exciting. I mean, you don't know what to expect, but as soon as it starts and you actually have that mountain of R1 in front of you, the counting process is becoming quite frustrating.
So did you actually have your salary paid out in R1? I mean, this is some of it, right?
Actually, yeah, it's some of it. There's actually around about R1,000. But yeah, cancelling all my debit orders, putting all my cards away. Yeah,
That's them busy handing out your salary. That is unreal.
It is, it is.
That is so crazy. So people, and you've got cameras following you around as well?
Yes, about 2 or 3 days a week I've got cameras following me around. Otherwise, I've got my handy cam to record most of it.
Now, to walk around with a whole bucket of R1s like this every day to do your everyday spend, I mean, what's it like putting in fuel in the car? Buying groceries?
No, well, it's interesting. People look at you funny in the shops. I mean, but the funniest experience so far has mainly been when I was standing at the shop in the queue, and as soon as I was buying groceries and I was chucking my R1 on the table, I had a queue of about 5 people behind me when I started. When I looked around, they all just disappeared.
They kind of left. What do beggars do on the street? I mean, do people ask you for money because they can see it?
Well, generally, you can't make the excuse, I only have cards anymore. So they literally look at your bucket and then look at you, look at your bucket, and you're like, ah, okay, fine, there we go.
And you hand out some. What lies ahead for you? I mean, what happens for the rest of the month? You've got all these R1s, you've got a video series going. Tell me more about that.
Well, I think it's the purpose of this whole social experiment is nobody knows what to expect at the end of the month. But the first episode came out on Saturday already, and the next one will be out this coming Saturday. And yeah, so far it's just paying bills and sorting things out, and basically the spending is going to start soon, and nobody knows what to expect.
Nobody knows what to expect. The R1 man is in our studio this morning. If you just tuned in, we're speaking about a man that has converted his whole salary into R1 to see what he can do and how he goes about doing it. Have you had any life lessons? Because, I mean, when it comes to money and physically having it in your hand and being able to hand it over, what has this process taught you?
Well, physically seeing that mountain of R1 and separating your tax away and separating your car away and actually seeing what you have left at the end of the month, it's a massive epiphany, and just figuring out you work your whole entire life just to have this little bit on the side to actually enjoy life. And it's a massive life lesson from the beginning. When I went to the shop, instead of doing impulse buying, you literally think before you do something first, and I've really learned about it. The experience has been greatly very good.
Okay, well, good luck counting all your money. The R1 man in our studio. It just shows the story of the Alter Rebbe and the R1 that he gives to everyone that asks him. So R1 to charity every time. Well, here's your salary back. You can
Thank you very much.
Thank you, R1 man. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Well, from counting our money, we are counting the entertainment after this. Lots happening on the show. We'll be back after this.